Carrollton police are investigating a deadly case of domestic violence after arresting a man who they say murdered his girlfriend.
Police say Donnie Benedict killed Vera Petulik and left her body in a car. It happened last week. Fox 4's Alex Boyer live with more. Alex.
Hi, and we're learning more about the victim, Vera, today. We know that she was a longtime substitute teacher for Grapevine Colleyville ISD. She was also a mother to 2 young children and a friend to many. Carrollton police believe that her boyfriend killed her and then disposed of her body in a very public place. Pictures provided to Fox 4 News by a close friend capture 41-year-old Vera Petulik's infectious smile. This is the way Petulik's loved ones want to remember her, happy and outgoing. But sometime last week, Carrollton police say she was murdered by her jealous boyfriend, 38-year-old Donnie Benedict.
Yeah, if you're in immediate danger, always call 911.
Tiffany Tate is the CEO of The Family Place, an organization that helps victims of domestic violence. According to an arrest warrant affidavit, Benedict got into an argument with Petulik at a pool party on July 18th, accusing her of cheating on him. Unable to reach her over the next 2 days, Petulik's friends reported her missing to police in Grapevine, where she lived. They told officers Benedict was possessive of her and showed them a screen grab of her last known phone location, which was at his home hours after the argument at the pool party. On July 21st, Carrollton police officers located Petulik's decomposing body in the passenger seat of her car, parked on the shoulder of southbound I-35E. Officers noted Petulik had numerous injuries over her body, including bruising on her arms and legs, scrapes on her knees, and head injuries consistent with an assault. Investigators got a search warrant for Benedict's home. Inside, the affidavit states detectives found a hole in the wall in the living room. There was also a dent in the adjacent wall, both of which were about head height, adding that the holes in the wall were consistent with the face injuries seen on Vera's face and head if her head was slammed into the wall. A fluorescent light test found that a large amount of blood had been cleaned up in at least 2 areas of the house. Benedict was later located, arrested, and charged with the murder of Vera Petulik. Fox 4 looked up his criminal background and found a previous indictment in 2024 for domestic assault in Plano.
She was really amazing person. She is very bold woman. She is unbelievable. She's really was amazing. She really was sacrificing all her life, doing everything as possible to live. Really, she was an amazing person. Like, we all feel about her, and we cannot believe that this happened to her.
And that's a sentiment shared by other friends I've been speaking to via text and on social media. I can tell you that the arrest warrant affidavit also states that investigators found 5 mops inside the laundry room area of Benedict's home, as well as empty bleach bottles in a nearby dumpster. Also, Petulik, I can tell you, is from Serbia. And so family and friends have organized a GoFundMe in hopes of getting her body back to the country where she was born. Benedict, meanwhile, remains in the Collin County Jail, again charged with murder.